Hi, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to another episode of Loadout. This one is just RPG, or in some cases SMAW, because the Americans don't always have the RPG in BF3, well they don't. So basically I started off in Battlefield 4, started on Domination. I don't know the name of the map, but it's basically one in the aircraft carrier, kind of like Iron Gate in BF2. So we're playing with the SCW guys. They're a good clan, good friends, so therefore good fun. It's harder on hardcore, obviously. There's no map, so you can't also team kill, obviously. Well, you can team kill. That's the problem. So you have to be a bit careful with an RPG because it can go a bit astray. So it was kind of good fun. I actually enjoyed it. On the BF4, I found it harder than the BF3, but you know, there you go. I also, obviously suicide quite a lot because when you're in hardcore you got less health, so you shoot an RPG at somebody point blank, you're dead. So that's why there's not that many shots of me, because most of it is me dying constantly, which is pretty boring to say the least. Like I said, they had a no rules server, so that was kind of cool, and at one point they started using RPGs on me, which was even more funnier, which is good fun. I actually enjoy this loadout a lot. I haven't laughed so much in Battlefield for ages, and anybody that knows me knows that I'm not having a good time sometimes with Battlefield, but this is fun. It's honestly fun. Battlefield 4 is harder, I think, because Domination's the new TDM. So BF3 had TDM, which was absolutely awesome, but Domination was only on 4 maps, whereas now on Battlefield 4, Domination is by far the best, for me anyway. So I also landed a lucky shot, as just happened, as I told the guy, which was quite good fun. And then we were like chatting about the YouTube channels. They had one, and we were talking about different games and all sorts of things. It was actually quite interesting, but good fun, and quite hard to do if you're running around with an RPG or a SMAW, whichever one you use. Eventually then, like, this is quite small, so then I moved to Battlefield 3, where I went on normal as usual, TDM as normal, and yeah, it was good fun on there. I mean, I was absolutely cackling like a little kid. I was loving it, absolutely loving it. So I started off on Carg Island, team deathmatch. At round about here, I just cracked up laughing when I killed the guy point blank. He was laughing, I was laughing, but I was in hysterics on this side of the monitor. It's unbelievable, weird but unbelievable. But yeah, it is fun. It is fun. I recommend this to anybody who's lost the will to live with Battlefield. Find a no-rules server, because if you do it on some servers, they'll probably ban you, RPG on infantry and all that little business. But ask them when you go in. I did with the SCW, and they said, yeah, it's fine. So I double-checked. And obviously, TDM, make sure that they are. Just certain servers don't like it, but if you're losing the will to live and you just want good fun, do this. Just go off and have a fun. Maybe use name 320 or whatever, but it's probably even better with the RPG because it's up close and personal at some points when you shoot somebody. So halfway along, I end up moving to Noshir Canals in a few seconds, because then I was on Carg Island using the RPG, and then when I switched to Noshir, I ended up having to use the SMAW, which I completely forgot that in Battlefield 3 you only have one. I think RPG is Russian and SMAW is American, and I completely forgot about that, because in Battlefield 4 you can use an RPG with any Chinese, Russian or American. You can use it. So I completely forgot, and I was like, oh, I tried to switch, couldn't switch. I thought, oh, fine, I used the SMAW. SMAW was good fun. I actually had an evil shot about here, and I'm sorry about the guy who got revived, but I just watched this guy running along the bridge, reviving him, because I was going to kill him, and then I saw him reviving somebody, so I thought, hello, I'll just have that free kill. Because in Battlefield 3 you could get killed multiple times, as everyone knows. Well, twice. In Battlefield 4 it doesn't really work. Even though you don't accept the revive, you still get killed, which is so shit. But hey, that's Battlefield 4 for you. So yeah, overall it was good fun. I mean, I've still got a lot of time left on this, and you'll see where I've kind of just kill, and up on the train tracks. That was good fun. The whole thing, it was hilarious. I could have gone on to I think what is it, Sane Crossing, where you can knock down buildings and stuff. But I didn't want to spend the entire map or match playing and going for like 3 kills. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's quite nice to drop down the mobile, but again, you need to find out that them servers allow RPGs. So I wanted one that kind of matches the Battlefield 4 thing. So as sad as it is, TDM is like domination in Battlefield 4. So that's what I had to try and do. I try and find the things. And Battlefield 3, there's only really those 2 maps that come out. I mean, it's sad, but the Karg Island and the Noshir, and then ends up in Zebra Tower, just to finish it all off. You know, there's around about 30 seconds away from here where I got an avenged kill. And that was quite funny because obviously he shot me, and I killed this guy next to him. I thought, right, okay, I know exactly where you are, so I just come running back down again and boom, killed him. So that was quite fun because when you know there's a guy there and you've got an RPG, you know, one of you is gonna, well, hopefully you're gonna kill him, but then you'll probably end up killing yourself, like I did many times, as sad as it is. Even on normal, there were points where there was a guy stood in front of me. I did one trick up at the picture of the train tracks, but there was a guy down on the actual containers, and he was just standing there looking at a container, and I stood right next to him and RPG'd him. It was just, why would you do that? I mean, you obviously don't care at this point. I was just cackling, absolutely loving it, and I've never laughed so hard in all my life. And yeah, it is definitely a very fun thing to do. Maybe M320 if you're used to the M320 over the RPGs, but you know, I'm not that good at M320. So then we moved to Zebra Tower, which is a usual favourite for me for most close quarter kind of fun. I got a nice double kill. I fired it. I knew they were shooting, but I didn't have any of the words. I just fired and boom, double kill. I was like, oh, and that was fantastic. I actually gained a fan. I don't think he was a real fan. I've only got a few subscribers anyway, so it was quite funny when he typed up his little word in, and we had a bit of banter back and forth, and then at the end of the round I came back with a normal weapon and had even more fun, if that makes any sense, that poor little guy. But yeah, it's fun. I'm hoping to do other loadouts. I'll just talk because I've got like 3 minutes or left, so I might as well just bang on about pointless crap. So I have other things. A lot of them are to do with the Battlefield 3 scene at the moment, purely because I have more fun on Battlefield 3 at the moment than Battlefield 4, which is kind of sad, but you know, that's the way it goes. They keep messing with Battlefield 4, and they'll bring another patch out which will fix one thing and break another 20, so we're looking forward to that in March. Yay. There's a lot of other other things that I'm going to be doing. Obviously, I'm just going to talk about Loadout, because if you don't watch any of my other videos, it's pretty pointless me talking about that. I will say, if you like this video, is to press the old like button. It helps me get more views, and also, if you want to, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But yeah, please click the like button, because it helps. I think, I'm not too sure. So yeah, the other where's my piece of paper? The other kind of things about the loadouts that I've got some interesting ones. I've got some crappy ones. I'm going to do the next one. I think I'll start it tonight. I've never done it before, which is usually a good bonus if you've never done one before. And it's just using the weapons that people know, but then kind of like messing around with it, you know, putting something stupid on. And sometimes not. Like the RPG was just a fun thing, and I enjoyed it, you know, as opposed to putting something on that you're just dying constantly. And as I explained before, you spend ages recording, so for this I had like about 2-3 hours of Battlefield 4 and about 3 hours of Battlefield. So there's about 6 hours of Battlefield to play to create a 10-minute clip. How sad is that? So yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to let the awards come up in a minute. You know. But like I say, thank you for watching my video. and there'll be more to come. Hope to do one every week or so, depending on time. I have other things to do, but I want to get more of the loadouts done, as well as other videos I'm uploading. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Press the old like button, subscribe, watch my other videos. They are good, as I think they are. Okay, and thank you. Goodbye.